Texas line. I ain't got much, but I'm damn proud of this double wide off in the pines. I'll do whatever it takes, I'll go to my grave, protecting me and mine. So you better understand, if you step on my land, I'll leave you where you lie, let the wolves cry. I ain't got much, but I'm damn proud of this double wide off in the pines.
Hey, what's up, everybody? Can you hear me okay? 5x5? I hope. Cool deal. Hey, thank you. Oh, hey, Lucky Tiger. Let me get my camera. There we go. I just told the missus I thought I'd do a little update. And those little short things, I don't know, man. I don't understand how y'all do all that crap you do on these phones. Just little bitty old screen. Yeah, so, well, first thing, okay, so so the short version is I had a very complicated UTI, and it led to sepsis. And that also, I was also suffering from a hyponatremia, which is a lack of sodium. So that's the short version. A little bit longer, extended version of that is I was kind of slowly brought that on myself because I was cutting things down by doing all that other colon freak out shit. I had slowly cut off a lot of calcium and sodium and some other key things in here. And I was extremely dehydrated. And that was just weird because I was drinking a lot of water, but see, the food intake wasn't giving me things. And man, it just got really rough. And I was putting it off, and I realized that I had gone 5 days without eating, and I felt full. And I was worried that I was bleeding inside or something because I was also feeling really weak and drained. And that last day, I pretty much didn't even get out of bed. And then when she came home, she goes, "Okay, well, we're going to take you to urgent doc or something." And I started to kind of gripe about that, waste of money. And so then we went down there to the hospital, the ER, and it was actually kind of ironic because hell, I go in, they draw some blood. Hey, pee in this, sure. and then parked me over here on the side. Next thing I know, here comes some lady to take me to my room. And I'm like, excuse me? She goes, oh, they didn't tell you they were admitting you? It's like, nope. She goes, oh, yeah, you're being admitted. So proceeded to pump me full of all kinds of fluids and shit. And, you know, and okay. And so y'all have heard me gripe for 2 years. And, I have zero trust with the medical field at the moment. And, but one thing I can say, I've been this way my life because factual stuff is infections. Infections are different. Infections have treatments. Infections have a target. It's identified. There's the medicine for it, the cure. This is this. Bam, you do this, and it's a done deal. So that's when they said this, and it's like, okay, so I've got these pills. What is that shit called? I can't read that. That was another thing, man. I got to notice in my eyes. My eyes were aching real bad, and I was having headaches. And right now, I still feel weird. If I move too fast, it's weird. It's like the things just feel. Wouldn't say it's vertigo, but cefpodoxamine, CEFPODOXIME. I can tell you that shit ain't cheap. Hell, even the good RX help with this will still cost $40. Without it, it's like $170 or 176. I forgot what. It was like, holy shit. So I don't know what it was. It was brought on real slow. I don't know why I took those off, and then I opened this stupid tablet like I'm gonna read it all of a sudden. Where was it? I just figured I'd give you all an update, and I'll follow up why when I'm done. I got more to say. I'm just trying to. I just want y'all to be updated. I was gonna try to tell you what it said. Oh wait, I think that's over. I got to do this goofy portal shit. That's why. Okay. Anyway, let me see if I can find that. It's like I say, I was just trying to keep you all updated. I wanted y'all to know what was going on. There we go. So, hold on. Okay, so my chloride was low. My carbon dioxide in my system was low. My glomerular. Hold on, get the damn spectacles. I swear, I'm trying to read and I keep taking them off. I don't know. I got drain damage and now I'm medicated, so it's not my fault. Glomerular, that didn't help, but glomerular filtration rate apparently was real low. Glucose, my sodium was real low. Let me go back to the other one. And that was my basic panel one. My calcium was low. The anion gap was low. My sodium and my, let's see, yep. Let's see, you can go back. I think that was the main stuff. Anyway, apparently shit was just real out of whack. And I did it to myself. So, And catch 22. So when I go in and they draw the blood, do the urine sample, they go ahead and they say, "Oh, we're going to do a CAT scan with contrast." And I said, "Okay." So they take me back there. Well, I'll be damned to do a CAT scan with contrast, and they don't see any diverticulitis. And I'm like, "Well, go funny." I've sat here and altered my whole eating habits for 2.5 years because of that. But yeah. So anyway, that's where that's all at. So now, and I see so many people came in, and before I get too wore out, um, I'll say hi to everybody. I appreciate everybody that's in here. So the next thing, and you just gotta get. Tell you what, we're gonna take a little minute because I do need just a minute, and I don't know. I don't know what to play. Just something. Well, just let me get through it. It's just kind of, man, the outpouring from you guys. It means the world. I wasn't expecting as much as I got. You you've helped so much. You just, even words matter, and powerful prayer helps. Positive thoughts help. We talk about how we're made up, frequencies and energy, and different stuff, and that stuff matters, and it can have an effect. I think I feel like it did. So I thank all of y'all. It was it was just so awesome, and it meant so much. It did, and that's one reason why I wanted to do the update, because y'all, I can't tap enough and couldn't have said the right thing. I can't even verbally say the right thing to describe, and all I can, what I'll tell anybody that hears this and is like, I don't know what the deal is. I'm sorry, you're missing out. Apparently, you're numb in areas, and that's scary because I can feel it. I've it helped me, you know, and it just, I don't know. Give me a minute. I didn't really. I just, hell, I wasn't even planning to go into the hospital, and not in it. And then just the outpour, man, and realizing that it's like, holy shit. It just, man, I don't know. And if you've never had it, I guess, happen to you, you know, then maybe you don't get it. I didn't get it, as far as I could see where it'd bring a smile. That would have probably the way I would have looked at it before. But man, when you're just kind of like there, and that's all you can do is kind of go, oh, wow, very cool. And, on that stupid phone. And that's why I had to wait till I got here before I could even do the little heart things. Cause I don't know. So I wanted to share that with you guys and show you where I'm at, the update. I got to do this medicine for the next 7 days, every 12 hours. And I'm trying to follow the same regiment, as far as my meal time. I'm trying to stay out of the heat. I'm trying to just to lay down and rest most, and then let this, hopefully whatever caused that infection crap, it just literally goes in there and annihilates it. I don't know. And I think y'all just help make me feel better. And now I'm sorry, I haven't even read much comments. I've seen a few go by, just to know I can tell y'all that I love y'all and I appreciate y'all. You know, and it just means that much to me. No, thank you, Monique, TJ, Swiss Sophie. I see everybody. Thank you all for being here. Super Dave. Well, I'm starting. Yeah, kind of. Yes and no. I'm not gonna push the boundary too far, but I'm gonna I'm gonna start doing my meals a little different and try to. I'm not gonna cut so short. You know, I'll tell you, boy, that was some nerve wracking shit, and it was weird. I'll share something with you. So that day, there's a group, and I know a lot of y'all have heard of them, called Five Finger Death Punch, and there's a song called "A Little Bit Off," and somehow that morning I got up, I opened the chickens, I came back in, I sat back here, Rudy was laying behind me, and I played that song, and I don't know why. And there's some lyrics in that song, and it was a dark day, and I don't know. I thought it was. I told Charlotte I didn't realize how close I had gotten, but and she just came home and was like, "Nope, you got to go." So we went, but that was a pretty. I had just slowly sat here and man, when I got there, I was scared too. I was scared at that hospital. I'm like, oh my God, I'm gonna nod off. And they're putting an IV in me. That means they can put anything in me. Oh, I ended up with some cool nurses, actually. How off and on we were all sharing they would tell me different little parts they knew. It's like the little fluoride stuff. And believe it or not, most of all my nurses were not cool with the way anything went down with the coof shit. Much I want to say. Hey, Sophie, take care. Yeah, no worries. And I'll be back. I just need a few days. I'll rest. And before, I don't want to push myself too far. But it was weird. That day was a bad day. And I'm glad that she took me in, because if I had stayed, I think if I had stayed home that night, she had to go and work the next day. And that might have been a bad day, you know? And, but yeah, anyway, with the nurses, they weren't happy. So they were all cool. I even asked them, kind of going, so, do y'all have that? And there was like, nope. And it was like, okay. So have you heard of anybody like been given it? And it's like, nope. And I'm like, cool deal. I can sleep easier. Of course, I'm sure that the morphine helped me sleep too. I stayed on morphine, and Matter of fact, I was, so much of the morphine that they started to kind of do the talking about being addicted and look now, I'm going, look, man, you have no idea, but when I leave here, there won't be no more shit in my body. This ain't me. I don't do that. I don't need all that shit. I just need it right here, right now. You got me pinned down in this bed. And so, yeah, I kind of, them first couple of days was nothing but morphine driven days. But were the nurses, yeah, actually, Huckleberry and welcome back, sir. They were actually pretty cute ladies. I got to tell you, all the nurses were cute ladies. And there was a couple of, there was one guy. He was a handsome little dude. Cute. I guess you could say cute, handsome. I don't know, however they identify in 23 nowadays. He was a nice dude. And then there was what the hell do you call him? I guess it was kind of like a student. It's not a nurse's assistant, but it was something else. And dude, he was rock solid. Me and him talked for quite a while because he was actually a city firefighter. So we were talking. He was just a youngin'. And that was what he does. After he comes off his shift, he'll come over and he helps there, and he helps at another place, and then he works at another firehouse part time. And so me and him talked for the longest time. But there was this the doctor's assistant, what do they call that, a resident assistant or some shit. It's like the doctor's little tag along that chick. And I flat out, the last conversation we had, she came in and I said, you know what, ma'am? This is what I get tired of. You play the word game and shit. I'm not stupid. I sat right there and heard that doctor say that the reason why she kept me in here was because she had been pumping me full of all these different antibiotics and that she was waiting for that culture to finish so she knew which one to prescribe for me. And she looked at me and she goes, yeah. And I go, see, and now you want to all of a sudden, because I call you out on it, you want to act like that's not what you just said. She said the opposite. She goes, no, the only reason we kept you is because you had fever. I said, no, it isn't. I said, and so when she did that, I said, you know what? Oh, okay, whatever. You got to say what you got to say so we can move on. And so every time she had opened her mouth, I said, sure. Mm-hmm. Yep, sure. Yep. And then she finally pushed her little card off and came back later with the doctor. And then when she came in and I said, yes, ma'am, I said, I just want you to know I feel really good. I'm fine. And the doctor was a nice little lady. But that little, it's like, I don't know. I want to talk all that shit and started going down this whole list. And I said, yeah, I know all that. I know why I was kept. And no, you were kept for a fever. And dude, the way it came out, it was like, first off, the way you make that say that is you're calling me a liar. And I get tired of that. You play this word game. I had no problem sitting around on the side of the bed. I'm sure that shit went up and down that whole hallway. And I just, anyway, that was the only bad experience. The nurses were real. Hell, the one nurse I had at night, she works only one night a week, one day a week there. That she rotates. Quite a few of them rotate, and that was cool. One day she got a free meal. They had what they called a luau down there in the cafeteria. And shit, dude, it was a big old, I guess it was like a 2-gallon Ziploc baggie. And inside this baggie, inside of this foil, like you'd do a brisket in or, a roast, had this bag. And it had potatoes. It had corn on the cob, crab leg, one half of a crab leg, had some shrimp, sausage chunks, and it was all down in like a garlicky butter. And now they just for free. We were going down to get her to something to eat. And that lady goes, "Oh no, come on over here. Here, we're having a luau today. Here, it's free." And it was like, "Oh wow." So she kind of got a little grub. Me, I could tell when it hit that last morning, when it was at that morning, buddy, I laughed and told her, going, "Okay, I know I'm feeling better because now I'm hungry." And I did. I've been feeling better. Like I said, it's weird. I think it might be my blood shit, because if I move real fast or if I bend over or I look up, things kind of takes a minute to kind of form, and I still get tired. I'm not energy. Oh, hey, I had a question. So, hadn't we talked about these liquid IVs before? Isn't this supposed to be the good ones, right? For the hydration stuff, this liquid IV. I know I ain't fixing to drink like this a couple of times a day. Not at the price of this bad boy shit. I'll drink one a day, at least for the 7 days I'm taking this medicine. I ain't fixing to live off of this shit here neither. So, but I'll use it to get back up on my feet. Okay. Yepers. Okay. Hey, Faith. And hey, everybody, like I said, if I haven't said hi or anything, I'm just glad of everybody. Okay. This is okay. Because I got a box of that because they said to hydrate. And so I thought, well, I'm taking these pills. I'm going to go ahead and I'll make sure I hydrate every day. I'll drink one of these every day. What about vertigo? It might be. I don't know. Um, I prefer the hydration brand. Yeah, that she wasn't sure. I just told her, I go, man. And then somebody said the name Liquid Ammo. I go, huh, that's the name. I've heard that before. This is strawberry flavor. It tasted pretty good. I drank one yesterday. Yeah, what now? It took me a good 2 weeks to totally get over my. Mm. Yeah, that sepsis stuff was apparently, what they say, intensive or whatever that word was. I don't know. It was one of these. I'm attempting to read shit again without the glasses on. I don't know in here. I forgot what it says. I feel like, okay, that's probably why it felt as rough as it did. Oh, what's that now? We like drip. What now? Lucky says, we like drip drop electrolyte packets. Oh, you don't like stevia? See, that was the one little sugar replacement thing that I would use. You found it easier if I cut it with what? What do you mean easier? Oh, well, hell, the shit tasted like some kind of liquid dessert to me. I don't know. Of course, you're living in this little dream moment until you stop drinking and you're done, and you get about that second little smack in your mouth, and then that sodium kicks in, and you're like, yeah, there we go. It was a dream for a moment. But this strawberry flavor shit tastes pretty good, actually. It's almost like you kind of got some little shake thing going in until that last part. Oh, okay. It's the only thing I could really find around here, Lucky, when I wanted to get off the sugars, that bullshit sugar. And Because you know, you go to the store. Sorry, I'm on fixed stuff, fixed income. I did not live a very budgetable young man's life, so I did not manage money well. I'm not a very good money managing person. But then I'm not wanting or expecting a whole lot. But yeah, I just because it'd be like pure cane sugar. See, that'd be good. But good God, anything it's like if they don't synthesize it, then they charge you for it. We don't like anything medically good for you is going to be expensive as hell. Well, this is true, your dog. Rescue. Oh yeah, there was a little list of stuff, Faith. I mean, and I'm not. I'm sorry. I don't mean to be rude or disrespectful, so please don't take it that way. But if you go back to the beginning, that's why I did the first part and just thought I'd get an update of here's where everything is, so that way it'd be easy for people to kind of, if you wanted to just kind of know on that part, you know. So you can just rewind or because it was a UTI with sepsis and then some sodium suffrage. I don't know what it's like. I don't know what that word is. Hyponatremia. Hyponatremia. I don't know. Something like that. Liquid IV is really popular and easy to find. Like, yeah, see, I didn't even catch that. That was the one thing because I just remembered the name Lucky, and then when she came out, and I'm like, by the way, all this stuff. Let me go ahead and see what's in this bad boy because I ain't gonna start adding shit in my system that I done worked my butt off to take out. So that's the first thing I did was look at what was it. I saw pure cane sugar, and then I was like stevia, and I'm like, okay, yeah, okay, I can handle those two. But I know long term, I'll figure out a more rational idea because this shit was like, yeah, okay, I'll take this, I'll drink this while I take this medicine. And if nothing else, I can go back to eating the way I was and drinking what I was. And I know I can find hell. I ran these roads I've built. There's power stations, there are buildings, there are prisons, there are roadways. Hell, the DFW connector project that people drive on to go all around Dallas Fort Worth. I built that bad boy. Helped drill almost every foundation hole, every under overpass. I've worked the heat. I've been done this. That's why I knew something was up, man. It's like, wait a minute. All I did was work on the chicken coop from one part of it in the heat, and it damn near took me out. And I was like, something, I don't know. And then I started peeing weird, and it was like, okay, something's going on, man. And she kept going, bet you have an infection. I'm going, I don't know. From what? And then, of course, hospital. And it's like, I don't know that we really got to go that far. We don't want to get extreme yet. Well, apparently, yeah. Right, Amy, I'll have me one of them little salt licks out in the yard. Roll by and lick on it every now and then. We used to have one out there for the deer. See, and that was another thing too, because Cat Peggy said that the salt too is. See, I had been, I don't know. I ain't been so smart because I'm just me. And but over the years, it's like years ago they stroked out. Okay, well, I started watching the cholesterol stuff, watching the salts. Well, I just kept knocking away shit until all of a sudden, hell, I'm just running on bare minimums. And then this hit. And so yeah, I ain't fixing to get that weak again. So anyway, that's where we're at. I appreciate y'all coming and hanging out with me. And I got to tell you, I can't say it again. The support from you guys. Like I said, if you ain't never been in a spot where you're kind of sitting there and to see that positive message or just a deal pop up, if that don't do nothing for you, well, that's your loss. It rocked my shit. It helped me. So that's all. That's all I got to say about that. Hey, what's up, Ronnie? And there's Indy. Hey, sis. Indy was cute. Man, the missus and her and I talked with Indy and would try to keep her updated so she could kind of let everybody know what was up, you know. Hey, Bullfrog. Grumpy, what's up? No, I thought about it, Grumpy. I was going, but no, I started to. Told Miss, I said, well, you think I ought to just like live streaming here? But I was so weak. I was nodding in and out. That morphine, I'd sit up for a little bit. And about that 30-minute window before the next round, I was kind of most of the time that was my moment. And then they would come in and be like, oh, yeah, no, I'm starting to feel a little bit better. And then they would start them round the meds and changing out them bags. And here come another one and be like, okay, well, thank you. And like, all right, we'll check on you a little bit. And then that'd be that. And then sure enough, a few minutes, I'd be talking with her and they'd be like, okay, well, yeah, I think I'm just going to. And I played Gunsmoke on the tablet just so as I laid there, I could at least hear. I played Gunsmoke because I know almost every episode by heart if I hear it. And so I can visualize that whole episode. It's like my best solitary thing I ever had. And sorry, but I have done solitary time living on nothing but Louis L'Amour books. So sometimes I just lock into a Western. That's my go-to thing. And apparently, Milkmaid, it must have done something because there was some chick hollered out. One of the little nurse ladies goes, "Oh boy, is he lit!" So I don't know what that meant. I don't know what I did or said, but I remember hearing somebody say something about being lit, and then I just got smiles, and I was like, "What did I say?" I don't know what I said or did. Oh, well, all right, guys. Yeah, I'm about wore out. Um, I appreciate all of y'all. I just wanted y'all to be updated and kind of know what was up. It was kind of abrupt, and I didn't mean it to be that abrupt. And but now through that, just got to get through these little 7 days appeals. And anybody kind of came in late, you want to catch up with the update on the medical stuff. It's at the very beginning. Um, Give me just a little bit longer, and I'll another day or two, and I'll do I could do another little update. But I don't want to push myself, so y'all just have to ride with me. So know that I'm here, But yeah. Anyway, hey Kush, thanks for the prayers. Thanks prayers for everybody. I'm telling you, I think that had a big impact too. I think that did. All right. Hey Silver Girl, Lady Smith, Lucky Firefly, everybody. I appreciate y'all being here. I do. Much love, and y'all have a good day. Take care of yourselves. And yeah, I get once I kind of feel a bit more energy kind of coming back, maybe I do a little bit longer or something, and maybe in a day or two I'll do one and have some guests up, and then that way I can always chill while a couple people talk and everything. We can do that. I'll leave you with a song. My little That's Life. How's that? Yeah. Where's that at? I appreciate y'all. I hope y'all have a great day. Much love, and I do appreciate all the thoughts and prayers. It worked. Later on.
Thank you, I'm okay, I guess. I just need a little rest. I'll catch up on my sleep tonight. I ain't complaining, that's life. I've got blueberries in the yard. I bought 100 mason jars. I'm gonna pick them when they're ripe. Another season, that's life. Wipe that tear out of your eye. Behind the clouds, the sun still shines. You're in my prayers every night. Enjoy the journey, that's life. There's a touch of fall in the wind. Can't wait till you come back again. You're the brightest star in my sky. Wish you could stay, that's life. I know it's time for you to go. Here's a sandwich for the road. It's always hard to say goodbye. Ain't that the truth? That's life. Wipe that tear out of your eye. Behind the clouds, the sun still shines. You're in my prayers every night. Enjoy the journey, that's life.
I hope y'all make your day a great day. I hope you can share the same care and love you gave to me to others, because that sure did help me, and I appreciate you. Well, thank you very much. Make your day a good day. God bless. Peace.